Marry me, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anyone that just so happens upon this weekly Wednesday tarot reading, where we will be discussing the week of January 18th to January 24th, 2023. Please take these messages, flip and switch them how they resonate, but do not force them to. And so without further ado, let's get it started with the tarot. Then we'll go into Oracle, some affirmations you might want to keep on your person this week, as well as some angel numbers you may be seeing, just to let you know that you are doing the right thing. You are on the right path, all right? So, Aries, let's see what's going on for you this week. Alrighty, one more shuffle and booyah. Okay, Aries, so on the bottom of the deck, your subconscious energy has to do with the Empress, okay? I know that there is a major arcana under that, so it's definitely how you're able to nurture yourself this week, how you're able to see through obstacles, challenges, and really use them as stepping stools to get where you really need to and want to be, what you really want to manifest for yourself. You know, the Empress is usually portrayed as, you know, someone that is pregnant, surrounded by, you know, nature and animals and things like that. They are, you know, a nurturer, okay? And this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be, that you're nurturing someone else. This could be you nurturing your own goals and things of that nature. So, you know, making sure that you're focusing on what you need to focus on, specifically this week, and always, you know. Your challenge this week has to do with the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? So some of you could feel like, you know, you could be coming up with excuses as to why you're not, you know, going hard, you're not going aggressive, or you're not taking certain steps forward in regard to your desires, the things that you want. But what can help you with this is actually just, you know, kind of drowning out all that noise, all of the excuses, and trusting yourself, going with your intuition. When you feel, this is the Magician, by the way, the High Priestess, by the way, you know, when you feel you know, that inclined to do something, don't talk yourself out of it. Just go do it. Okay? Have that faith. All right? Jump, you know. For your past energy, you do have the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you've always been wanting, or this, you know, was your goal in the past, a sense of stability. You always sought stability, and I feel like, you know, subconsciously you knew this, but you were not openly aware of this. It's one of those latent things, you know, or those buried things in your subconscious, that the stability, the safety, the security that you were looking for in the past was always within you. Like I said, the Empress is representing your subconscious energy, that nurturing, that love. I feel like in the past you were looking for that externally, when it was within you this entire time, okay? For your present energy, you do have the Judgment. You have the Judgment card in reverse, okay? And the Judgment card is there to let you know that you are kind of, it's like you're doing it again. All right. Yeah, with the Judgment card, it's like you're doing it again. It's you, how do I put this? You wanting certain things for yourself, but at the same time, you still have a fear of that change. You're still holding yourself back from, you know, it's just in line with your challenge for this week. You're not putting all your faith and your trust in that if you are to, you know, take this leap of faith, that you'll fly, okay? You think that you're worried about the bottom, and there's not supposed to be a bottom at all. You're just supposed to just soar, okay? So I feel like you're kind of getting over that sense of, you know, any lingering effects of denial within yourself. Okay, at the end of the day, you're going to realize with the Six of Pentacles that there's a aspect of your relationship with yourself, with your higher being, you know, that you have to work on. You have to work on that trust. You know, essentially this reading is saying that you don't yet trust yourself and all of what you are capable of, but especially toward the end of this week, you're going, I'm not sure for some of you if it's going to be frustrating. And I say that because of, you know, passions can turn into frustration when they're not met, you know. There's going to be some sort of catalyst or some sort of talk from someone, you know, that you care about, that you know, there's weight on their words that is going to help you see that, you know, it's all within you. It starts there. All right. Like, why don't you think you can get X, Y, and Z done? You know, it starts within you. Your advice here is to, you know, figure it out. All right. Use like this 3 major arcana up here. All right. And the major arcana too for your present energy. Okay. So with this moon card in reverse, it's like, you know, what secrets are you ignoring right now? You know, the nurturing is already there. What you need is already there to be able, that divine feminine energy to be able to nurture manifestations into your reality. All right. So what are you missing? What knowledge don't you have? You know, and you know, you're being called to figure that out. All right. So Aries, if that resonates in any way, shape, or form, I am always glad to help. Definitely thank you for all of my returning subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing. And thank you for all of you who have literally just found me and clicked on this video. Welcome. All right, let's go ahead and start to clarify these messages for you guys, starting with the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, for your challenge, Aries, that's here for you all. Let's see, because of the Star card as well as the Knight of Wands. Okay, I feel like another major arcana, another, you know, something in the sky. You flying to be able to get it. It's like, you know, it's there. It's always been and always will be right in front of you. But are you going to go ahead and use your wings, use the ability that you have within yourself to be able to reach it? It's right. It's literally right there. Okay. With this Knight of Wands coming out in reverse as well. It's just like, you know, I feel like a lot of you think it's more fantasy than it could ever be reality. It's like this dragon is looking up to it. It's, you know, you feel like it's on a pedestal. You feel like no matter how hard you work, again, you're talking yourself out of being able to reach that goal. Okay. Let's clarify this, High Priestess card and how it can help you with your challenge. The 8 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Cups. Yep, in reverse. All right, clearly this this notion came from somewhere in your childhood with the 6 of Cups in reverse. You adopted some, you know, unrealistic viewpoint of how you are able to manifest things, but also as like go back to when you were a child. This is like on another point of view. You can go back to when you were a child, when you felt more free, when you did not feel limited by the things that you gradually learned. Okay, a child is not limited by the things that adults or teenagers or whomever are limited by. So in this case, like in order to really be able to access your High Priestess energy, your intuition, your inner knowing, you know, kind of revert back to that kind of a mindset where you thought anything was possible, where you felt more free. Okay. Easier said than done, of course, but you know, that comes with a lot of meditation and a lot of self work. You have to do that shadow work to be able to get there. Okay. To put yourself in that state. Let's see, this 4 of Pentacles here for your past energy, Aries, is here because of the 5 of Cups in reverse as well as the 10 of Swords in reverse. So this is good. I feel like in the past, like I said, you just you know, all you wanted was a sense of security and this, that, and the third. I feel like you did change perspective as to where this energy is supposed to come from. With this Five of Cups here, it's like you're able to look at what you have rather than what you lost. And even that, the things that you quote unquote lost, you're not looking at them as a loss. You're starting to see things as more of lessons and how and what you learned from them, because that's what they are. Okay. And in these lessons, in this, you know, and it really helps with self-confidence and things as well. When you're able to see things in a different light, it helps you take a new road, a new path. You know, it might not have felt good, you know, you learning these lessons, but through, you know, when you feel those emotions, when you move through them, when you start to, you know, dissect them for what they are, it helps you to be able to adopt a new state of being and see a new path for yourself forward. All right, let's see. The Judgment card is here for you in reverse, Aries, for your present energy, because of the Moon card coming out for you again, you know, right next to itself. The Moon card is here, as well as the Ace of Wands. Again, there is something that you are holding yourself back from, something that only you can hold yourself back from. With the Moon card showing up, it does have to do with the way you nurture your desires. Okay, the Moon card is divine feminine energy. The way you nurture masculine energy, because manifestation in itself is divine masculine energy. Divine feminine energy nurtures divine masculine energy into manifestation. Okay, your desires. Okay, so you are the only thing coming in between that. And once you realize that, it'll be much easier to manifest your desires into reality. Okay, but there are certain things that you have to realize for yourself. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, representing the potential outcome here this week, has to do with the Lovers card in reverse, as well as the Seven of Swords. Yeah, wow. You're realizing in this, creating a better relationship with self and with your higher self and those and things of that matter, with the divinity within you. You're realizing that you were committed to things that were not serving you. You know, you concerned yourself with ideas and, you know, things of that like that really were helping you stay stagnant. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords here, it's now, you had the Eight of Swords there too. It's like a sense of freedom. Now you see the clarity. Now you see, you know, where things were, you know, caught up in translation, where you believed one thing, but it was actually another. Like, you didn't necessarily learn the lesson of that time, but I feel like you're starting to see more clearly now as you continue to move forward. And thus, you're able to take your attention off of, you know, what's not serving you and put it to something that's actually going to help you get these ideas, you know, up and running in your reality. Your advice here, the Moon card is here for you in reverse because of the Six of Swords in reverse and the Sire of Wands in reverse. Okay, so like I said, your advice here, like it is kind of being repeated. Your advice here is to stand firm in the actions that and the inspirations, your intuition, the faith that you have in being able to manifest certain things and being able to take control of your reality and take responsibility for, you know, the things that you feel, and not to have a victim mentality. You can have all of this power, this strength with the Sire of Wands here, but at the same time, you can abuse that power and it actually, you know, not get you where you want to get. Okay, you can abuse that power and have it reflect back on you. And I feel like that's part of what you have to realize that's been going on thus far. So you have to, you know, own up to that and be ready to commit to changing things up, you know. Let's see, for the Empress here on the bottom of the deck, your subconscious energy, it is clarified by the Nine of Swords here. All right, so for a lot of you, I feel like you've been ignoring your divine feminine energy. You've been just, saying that things are not possible because of this, that, and the third, whatever. You're not, necessarily taking advantage of your nurturing energy. Okay. And I feel like you know that. So this is going to help you, in realizing that lesson, the lesson in all of this, you'll be able to, tell yourself to cut it out. You're kind of, be able to inspire yourself and realize, like I said, that even though it might not feel comfortable, it's about doing the things that, feel uncomfortable but are going to ultimately be the best for you. It's the best way to love yourself in that situation. That you can't grow if you're just comfortable all the time. All right, Aries, so if that resonates in any way, shape, or form, I trust you will let me know in the comments below. Definitely check out the pinned comment as well as the description below if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading with me or engage in any of the other links I have down there for your spiritual journey to help you along it. I really do hope that they are helpful. So let's continue with some oracle messages for the week. Oh, you have peace. I absolutely love that came out for you, because at the end of the day, this is our natural state of being, Aries. This is your natural state of being, and this is where you have to bring yourself back to. Okay, so peace. All right, it's not happiness. It's not, all of these other emotions that you think are emotions are to be transmuted into peace. Okay, it's when you're smiling, when you're laughing, that's still your body in an unnatural state of being. You still, like, if you're laughing forever, you're going to end up not liking that. It's going to be uncomfortable. Peace is your natural state of being. So how are you going to use this energy and transmute it into just flow, On the bottom of the deck, subconscious energy, you have path, okay? What it's the path of least resistance, okay? Like I said, peace. That's where you're aiming to go. So you have to ask yourself, how do these lessons accumulate to you reaching that, or you staying on that path, okay? Let's see some affirmations that can help you during this week, Aries. All right, so you have, I am changing and transforming into something greater. Yes, you are. Subconsciously, you have, I am creating healthy boundaries based on self-love and self-care. Love it. Let's go into the angel numbers here. What can Aries look forward to seeing a lot of in the week of January 18th to January 24th? All right, Aries, let's see what you got. Angel number 77. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave. If that's not a confirmation for you, I don't know what is, okay? On the bottom of the deck, you do have angel number 24. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous. Aries, I hope that this was inspiring for you, that you got the message, all right, and that you'll start to implement these things, okay? I trust that you will hit that thumbs up button if this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, and also that notification bell so that you do know when I post new videos just like this one. You can get started by clicking on the video that actually pops up on the bottom of the screen, your Amore Monday video for the week, where I was talking about using what you've learned to create something better. All right, so I will leave you right on there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time already. Toodles.